All right, welcome to Bloomington, Texas, Victoria County, where our Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats, who you're watching right now, come into town to take on the Bloomington Lady Cats. Battle of the Lady Cats. And this is a non-district game. This is the season opener in Bloomington. And the junior varsity just took care of business earlier. And in case you're wondering, that one was recorded. The first half was recorded. I did Facebook Live. I'm getting a young man hitting his chair a lot. I'm gonna have to stop him in a little bit because it's bouncing the camera everywhere. So earlier, the JV took care of business, beating the Bloomington Lady Cats JV soundly, and I didn't quite get the score because I didn't have my scoreboard. But it was a good victory for the junior varsity. So here with Bloomington, we have number 1, Evelyn Reyes. Number 2 is Sydney Lopez. Number 12 is Geneva McKinney. We have number 20 is Regina Espinosa. Number 23, Yasmina Gonzalez. And they're coached by Marshawn Heron. And for our Lady Cats, we've got number 1, junior Solana Quintero. Number 2, sophomore Kagan Mormon. Number 3, senior Kylie Kinney. Number 4, freshman Andrea Moron. Number 5 is sophomore Taylor Pena. Number 10 is Mazzy Calderon. Number 11 is Megan Stillman. Number 12, Heidi Gamble. Number 13 is Samantha Shugaric. Number 20, I'm having a hurry, Sarah Pena. Number 21 is Audrey Vasquez. And number 22 is El Carragher. And number 25, Brogan Schmidt. Timmy Stowe, manager. Ava Gutierrez, manager. Ella Calderon, film coordinator. James Ashley is the official statistician. Catherine Stowe, assistant coach. Chelsea Bright, assistant coach. And Tim Stowe, head coach. And here we are, underway. And jumping will be Audrey Vasquez right over to Kagan Mormon for the bucket. It is 2-0. So that quickly. And they're going to... Coach Stowe talked about the press. And that's a turnover, and that's Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Audrey Vasquez in there right now, along with Mormon. Believe Taylor Contreras, along with Samantha Shugaric and Mazzy Calderon. And leading the point is Kagan Mormon. And top of the key, Audrey Vasquez, who drives in the lane. A little short. Bank shot is good. It's 4-0. And the press, Kagan Mormon trying it. And that's going to be over to number 2, to Bloomington. And that's going to be a steal there. They're going to call traveling. But Taylor Contreras had it there. And here is, just to set it up here, running the backcourt is Audrey Vasquez. At point is Kagan Mormon. She drives into the lane. Inside there to Mazzy Calderon for the bucket. 6-0. Mazzy Calderon. They're going to 5-second violation, or a timeout actually. So that's a quick timeout. Just underway here. 8-minute quarters. 6:52 remaining first quarter. It's 6-0. Lady Cats. Thank you, Renee, for giving me some feedback. I did have somebody stomping on the in the stands a moment ago, but it's kind of hard to stop that when you're excited. It's Tinsley Zamonic who did a fantastic job. She had like 3 straight offensive rebounds and buckets, follow-up buckets. So that quickly, just a minute and a half into the game, we've got 6-0 Lady Cats of Skidmore-Tynan. Again, trying to make it 2-0 tonight in the season opener. JV took the win tonight. And now it's varsity time. I always say I'm not going to call y'all out on... That's the one thing I do like about Facebook is I get to see your comments right away. And I know sometimes I call out names because I see them, but I'll try not to embarrass some of you. Maybe Renee Farron and Berta Aguilar, maybe, but try not to get too many. Here we go. And they kind of ease up on the press a little bit, but Samantha Shugarick with some good defense. Again, if you're joining us, my technology, a little bit of combination AT&T and a block there by Samantha Shugarick. A little bit of AT&T, a little bit of YouTube mixed, and when the wrong dynamics mix together, it doesn't go well. And the steal by Kagan Mormon. She's driving up and good. Kagan Mormon with the bucket. 8-0, Skidmore-Tynan. Good defense there. They're trying to end this early. Kagan Mormon with some good defense right there in front of us. She will not let her go, and that's a steal. Kagan Mormon inside to Mazzy Calderon. No good. Offensive rebound. Mazzy Calderon, and good effort there. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is Bloomington. A lot of aggression by the Lady Cats of Skidmore-Tynan here. 8-0. You bet. Yeah, right now. Oh, a three by Mormon. Offensive rebound, Mazzy Calderon. Mazzy Calderon, offensive rebound. Up, no good. Kagan Mormon, foul. Just tell him it's going to be a different time zone. I had a lot of issues. AT&T and YouTube combined in the wrong combination, so that's why we're here. But it will go on YouTube later tonight for those who like YouTube. Oh, and a nice steal, but taken back there by Audrey Vasquez. Over on the far side is Samantha Shugarick. Drives up and no good. Rebound, Mazzy Calderon for the bucket. It is 10-0. And now trying to get something on the board is, and a nice run there by number 12. That's Geneva McKinney. Well done by McKinney. And that's going to be traveling. A few steps taken by Shugarick. 10-2. 10 straight points to start the game. And the 2 points by McKinney on a nice drive for Bloomington. Little trouble there. Look at Kagan Mormon. What a defensive, putting on a show out there on defense here early. All of it on this side. Kagan Mormon wants to, whoa. It's hard to play defense against her or play offense against her. They're going to have to cross the half-court line. They do. Poked away by Samantha Shugarick. Again, this is going to be transferred to YouTube for those of you if you're not watching Facebook, you're probably not hearing me, but I'll put it on YouTube as soon as I get home. They're going the other way. Skidmore-Tynan, 10-2. ST in the lead. But again, some of the cons is I don't have a scoreboard. Audrey Vasquez over to Shugarick. And turnover. That's McKinney. Geneva McKinney. We got Espinosa. And a steal by Samantha Shugarick and the bucket. 12-2, Skidmore-Tynan. Now Kagan Mormon on number 20. That's also Espinosa. Got a lot of Espinosas. One on, and a steal over to Kagan Mormon. Mormon on the drive. She finds inside. Taylor Contreras. Turnover. Bloomington basketball right here in front of us. That's McKinney to inbound. And now it's a scramble. Taken there and back over to Bloomington. And Audrey Vasquez playing some tough defense there. Now over to Kagan Mormon. That's Espinosa. Regina Espinosa leading the point. That's going to be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Skidmore-Tynan with the possession arrow. In comes Taylor Contreras. Sarah Pena into the game. Kagan Mormon leading the point. Tandem, an awesome tandem there with Audrey Vasquez. Drive inside and try to get inside to Mazzy Calderon. Goes a little bit high on that one. It will be Bloomington basketball, 12-2, Skidmore-Tynan, first quarter. And that's a deep ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. And because no one touched it, we'll go right back under the basket here. You don't have to travel as far. And inbounding will be Kylie Kinney in there. I apologize. Kylie Kinney, number 3. I'm still learning all the names. Possession arrow on the tie goes to Bloomington. Inbounding it will be McKinney. And over to Espinosa. And fortunately, Skidmore-Tynan won there. Now, Sarah Pena is going to put on a defensive show. I know that much. And right off the back, Kylie Kinney takes it. It's going to be a tie jump, and it'll be Skidmore-Tynan basketball. The possession arrow going left. Skidmore-Tynan. Solana Quintero into the game in the backcourt now with Kagan Mormon. Mormon will swing it over to the left side to Kylie Kinney. Takes a shot up and no good. Offensive rebound. Kylie Kinney gets her own rebound. And inside to Heidi Gamble. Rebound Heidi Gamble up, no good. Heidi Gamble is in the game, and that'll be Bloomington basketball. In there we have Sarah Pena, Heidi Gamble. We got Solana Quintero, Kagan Mormon, Kylie Kinney, Skidmore-Tynan. 12-2, Skidmore-Tynan. 2:51, first quarter. Kagan Mormon. So far, quite a versatile lineup thus far tonight. Sarah Pena on the far side. Out at the wing. Over to Kagan Mormon. Thinks about the three. Takes a three. Mormon for three. Bang! 15-2. Espinosa can't get rid of it. Heidi Gamble with good defense and great defense because she causes the turnover. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Kylie Kinney to inbound it to Kagan Mormon. Three-pointer for Mormon. Bang! 2 in a row. That's going to be a turnover on Bloomington. 18-2 right now. The McKinney basket is all that Bloomington has sunk in yet on that running layup. It's all been all Skidmore-Tynan. Kylie Kinney to inbound to Heidi Gamble back at the top. Three-pointer is no good. That was Kylie Kinney off the top of there. And a foul. Heidi Gamble with some power inside. She'll go to the free throw line. Once again, the earlier game, Junior Varsity, the first half is on my big camera. The second half is right here at Facebook. I'll merge those together tonight. And this one right here, Heidi Gamble will shoot the first of two. And I'm going to merge the two together. And then this one will not only be here, but I'll move it over to our ST Lady Cat Nation so that... for those who don't do the Facebook thing. No good. Now they're going to press. Skidmore-Tynan with the press. Inbounding it will be McKinney. And along with McKinney, you got Regina Espinosa. We had Brianna earlier. And Heidi Gamble brings the ball back. Power inside, but also good dribbling skills for Heidi Gamble. Inside to Megan Stillman for the run. Layup. Megan Stillman, number 11. Nice. And a steal by Gamble. Shot is up and no good. Rebound. It's Kylie Kinney, and it is off Bloomington. Solana Quintero with that offensive rebound. Or Kinney actually trying to get it to Solana Quintero, but it is off the foot of Bloomington. Now inbounding will be Kylie Kinney. And, almost a steal. Espinosa gets it. And now it's going to be a matter of Solana Quintero takes it. And it is a jump ball. It will be Bloomington basketball on the possession arrow. In comes Brogan Schmidt. And number 4, Andrea Moron into the game. Brogan Schmidt with the steal. Brogan Schmidt kicks it over to Andrea Moron. And now it's Megan Stillman running the show. And now Kylie Kinney drives to the right, top of the key. Thinks about the 3. Over to Moron. Andrea Moron gets it back. I'm going to be saying Lexi at some point. Shot is up and good. Andrea Moron with the 2 and almost a steal. Over to McKinney. Brogan Schmidt gets the ball. Brings it over to Megan Stillman. Stillman coming up the court. Inside to Brogan Schmidt. Up and good. Brogan Schmidt. Good sequence. Brogan Schmidt gets it right back. Solana Quintero at the 3-point line kicks it back to Kylie Kinney. Kinney drives. Swings it out to 3-pointer for Moron. Is no good. Rebound Stillman. Kinney with the ball, slows it down here. 16 seconds remaining. And a steal by Espinosa. It is Skidmore-Tynan basketball. You got 11.8 seconds. Skidmore-Tynan 24-2 is the score. A McKinney runner. A beautiful layup, but that's it for Bloomington. It's been all Skidmore-Tynan. Got 5 seconds left. I think it's going to run out, and that's the end of the half. I should say that is the end of the first period. And a lot of points there for Skidmore-Tynan. 24-2. 24-2. Again, this is the season opener in Bloomington, Victoria County, but looking over the roster again for Skidmore-Tynan, kind of ran through it pretty quickly. The junior, number 1, Solana Quintero. Sophomore, number 2, Kagan Mormon. Senior, number 3, Kylie Kinney. Freshman, number 4, Andrea Moron. Sophomore, number 5, Taylor Contreras. Sophomore, number 10, Mazzy Calderon. Sophomore, number 11, Megan Stillman. Sophomore, number 12, Heidi Gamble. Sophomore, number 13, Samantha Shoegarrett. Sophomore, number 20, Sarah Pena. Junior, number 21, Audrey Vasquez. Sophomore, number 22, Elle Carragher. And senior, number 25, Brogan Schmidt. So quite a few underclassmen in this varsity with 2 seniors, Brogan Schmidt and Kylie Kinney. Thank you for joining ST Bobcat Nation. Again, I'm gonna get this over to YouTube for those of you. If anyone's asking, please let them know that I will be moving this over to YouTube. It'll stay here for a while, but that way you can watch it later. A steal by Mazzy Calderon, a 3 for Kinney, no good. And a rebound for Espinosa. And traveling. They can't catch a break. Espinosa's like, can't catch a break. And the reason is because of the aggressive defense for Skidmore-Tynan. Here's Audrey Vasquez over to the top of the key. Send it over to 3-pointer for Mormon. No good. She's already hit 2 tonight. Espinosa on the rebound. This is Regina Espinosa. Earlier, we saw Brianna Espinosa on the JV. And I thought I saw a third one. Maybe I didn't. Going the other way. 7:23 in the second quarter, 24-2. And run in the backcourt is Audrey Vasquez along with Kagan Mormon. Audrey Vasquez kicks it back to Kinney. Kinney drives to the right side. The shot up, and they're going to call steps on Kylie Kinney. Good effort. Samantha Shugarick in there with Kinney, along with Mormon, Calderon, and Audrey Vasquez. Taken there by Kinney. Over to Calderon. Over to Shugarick. Samantha Shugarick on a rebound, and well defended by Bloomington after it was kind of like a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, I should say. (24-2) is the score. Skidmore-Tynan. Espinosa with the three, no good. Audrey, it's going to stay right here out on Vasquez. Inbounding it will be number 13. I don't have all the numbers, by the way. I got the Bloomington roster from Max Preps. Oh, and a steal by Kylie Kinney on defense. Over to Calderon, over to Shugarick, in for the bucket. 26-2. Skidmore-Tynan. Top of the key is Espinosa for Bloomington. And a steal. Okay, well, taken right back, but good effort. Now the drive, and the bucket is good. That's the second bucket, and it's McKinney, and she has both baskets for Bloomington. Geneva McKinney. Here comes Skidmore-Tynan up 26-4. Here in the second quarter, it's 5:24. Three for Shugarick, no good. Up and good. Nazi Calderon. The rebound and the putback. 28-4, Skidmore-Tynan. 5 minutes. You could probably see the clock. I'm not dealing with, I've already had a few problems with technology. I'm going to leave it where I'm at. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound. Well, it was a rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is Bloomington. Well, it may have called a foul on that one. Possession arrow must have switched back that quickly. It's Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Audrey Vasquez will inbound it to Mormon. And there is Kinney along with Shugarick and Calderon. Here come the Lady Cats. This is the season opener. JV took the first one. Skidmore-Tynan JV took the first one. Nazi Calderon trying to drive in. Up and no good. Rebound is Samantha Shugarick. And taking down Bloomington. And a good defensive stand there for Bloomington. And Audrey Vasquez kicks out the ball. Kagan Mormon with it. She brings it right back. And a foul. Otherwise, it was going to be a layup or a pass to Kylie Kinney. Foul on the side. It'll be Audrey Vasquez bringing it into tying her shoes is number 13. And I don't have a 13. That's number 12, actually. That's Geneva McKinney, who has the 4 points. Audrey Vasquez inside to Nazi Calderon. Here's the drive for Mormon. The drive by Shugarick. It's going the other way. Off her leg. 3:57 remaining. 28-4. The first quarter was 24-2. This one's only been 4-2. So a few rushed shots perhaps by Skidmore-Tynan, but some defense and defense causing turnovers by Bloomington. So much low scoring second quarter here. Espinosa will drive to McKinney. Those are the two main ones that are playing right now. Shot no good. Rebound, Audrey Vasquez. Solid rebound. Got two ahead of Samantha Shugarick. Layup is good. And that is 30-4. 30-4 is our score. 3:18 remaining in the second quarter. Second period, quarter. I was about to say Woodsboro. Bloomington slowing it down a little bit. Back to Espinosa. It's been Espinosa and McKinney. And good defense by Kagan Mormon, but it goes out of bounds. And in comes 5 for 5. Call it Quintero, Sarah Pena, El Carragher, Heidi Gamble, and number 5, Taylor Contreras. Solana Quintero, the defensive specialist, she gets in there and makes some stops. You want to be able to say, we can play with any 5 on the court. That's what Skidmore-Tynan and Coach Stowe are striving for. Whoever we put in. Sometimes you have chemistry with one individual and you get them together. Inside, El Carragher will tie it up. It is El Carragher ties it up, and it is going to be possession arrow to Bloomington. And the unknown number 13. And a steal by Heidi Gamble. Heidi Gamble loses it to McKinney, who drives and will get fouled. And McKinney will go to the line. 30-4, Skidmore-Tynan, with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Seen a few of the JV players who won soundly. I didn't get the score off there until... and the bucket's good. McKinney with all 5 points for Bloomington. All 5. 30-5 is our score. Skidmore-Tynan leading. The miss and the rebound cleared by Heidi Gamble. Has good solid defense, does Heidi Gamble. Here's Kinney, swings it over to Quintero for 3. No good. Heidi Gamble with the rebound. And she'll start it over, top of the key to Kinney. Kinney will drive, fouled on the drive. And Kinney will go to the line. Kylie Kinney, number 3. Back of the rim, backboard and the rim, no good. Here comes number 2 in, Sydney Lopez for Bloomington. No good. Heidi Gamble fighting for it, but it'll stay right here. So although she didn't get it, she keeps it right here for Skidmore-Tynan. Inbounding it will be Contreras. The drive by Heidi Gamble, no good. Up, Carragher, no good. And it's going to be out on Skidmore-Tynan. And it'll be 1:32 remaining here in the first half. 30-5, Skidmore-Tynan. So winding down here in the and Skidmore-Tynan has slowed down a little bit. Only 6 points in the second quarter with 24 in the first. What a nice driving by. This was a nice possession for number 20, Regina Espinosa. 30-7, I should say. Here's Kinney over to Sarah Pena. Inside to El Carragher, up and no good. Heidi Gamble with the she's not gonna let that one go, and it'll be possession arrow. Skidmore-Tynan with, in comes a few substitutions. In comes Moron along with Schmidt, and back in is Stillman. And Kinney will inbound it over to Moron. Stays right here. Taylor Contreras will inbound it over to Brogan Schmidt. 3-pointer for Contreras, no good, too deep. And guess who's there? It's Megan Stillman. Nicely done. I was going to say Heidi Gamble. Megan Stillman inside to Brogan Schmidt. And they're not calling a foul on that one, but it is Skidmore-Tynan basketball. 31 seconds remaining. Contreras will inbound it to Brogan Schmidt. Back inside. And a good defense there by Espinosa, Regina Espinosa. Keeps control of it. Megan Stillman with some defense on Espinosa. 14 seconds remaining, and it stays right here with Bloomington. So in comes the inbound pass, and let's find out who's going to get final. And there it is, Megan Stillman. Megan Stillman over to Contreras for the layup. Good. Assist by and right in time. Stillman to Contreras. 32-7. And that is how halftime will be. 32-7. Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats leading Bloomington. And we'll have an 8-minute wait for halftime. And keep it right here. I may take a little bit of a break. I don't know. But I'm going to recap real quick what we've done in the evening. Nice little hour and 23-minute drive to Bloomington. And but I didn't want to miss out. But, of course, I get here, and I can't get my AT&T to cooperate. And then I somehow have an issue with my YouTube. I don't know. It could be one or the other. It was probably the connection and not YouTube. But for whatever reason, I couldn't get that combination to work. So the first half, while we were watching the warm-up for junior varsity, it decided I'm not going to work for you. So I put on my other camera, and I recorded the first half. And then in the second half, I went to Facebook Live, and I held my phone in my hands because the tripod was occupied with the Sony cam. So there we have it. So later tonight, or I will put those two together and put them at ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube. So I figured with some assistance from you guys out there in the second half of the last game, y'all would tell me if it still worked on Facebook Live. So we're doing that this way. No scoreboard because I don't have it hooked up that way with ScoreCam. ScoreCam is connected to YouTube. So I'll take both. I'll take this video on Facebook and I'll download it and I'll upload it to ST Lady Cat Nation tonight. I'm going to do that first because there were a few of the Lady Cat fans that are on YouTube only. So just pretend it's on tape delay, cloud delay, digital delay, whatever it's called now, because the term tape delay sounds a little different. So when I get home, I'll have a little work to do. But it's okay. It's all good. I could go as far as putting the scoreboard on and watching the entire action all over again. But I think, I don't know, I might. It takes a while. It would take a while to do that. So I don't want to delay. So I'm going to give it to you like that. We'll put the score in the description. But I'm throwing it as often as I can through audio. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate you out there. Can y'all give me a thumbs up? If a few comments if everything's still okay out there in the Facebook Live land. I feel like I'm supposed to be muting because of the football games. They don't like us to be giving you the audio for bands playing and such like that, but I don't need to here. There's kind of dead silence. I don't know if there's a concession stand or not, but thank y'all for joining me. This is the first ST Lady Cats. Thank you. Am I saying it right? Is it Bree? because I assume it's Brianna, but it's short and it's Bree. I hope I'm saying it right, Bree. And Jonathan. Now I'm going to call y'all out. I just saw Desiree up a moment ago. I know it's been a fun time the last 2 years with ST Bobcat Nation and ST Lady Cat Nation, connecting faces and names. Names, too, because I'm like, oh, you're so-and-so's mom or dad or whatever, grandma, grandpa, whatever. And thank you, Bree. Appreciate it. We got about 3:30 remaining before they come back out. That's the thing about it, is they don't take very long. So, Mr. Ashley, how you doing? All right. I've been tossing myself all over between platforms. So by midnight tonight, after a stop at somewhere to get food to go, I'm going to, I'll manage to get all of this tossed back into where it belongs, probably without the scoreboard. And I almost feel like I shouldn't give you the ending. That way, if you haven't watched it, I won't ruin the ending. This right here is 32-7 at halftime. Skidmore-Tynan was 24-2 in the first. And let me add up the numbers here. See Mr. Ashley here. I figure like maybe I'll do my own stats. I don't have all the points, and I'm sorry. I need someone by me for that. But the first quarter was 24-2, and then in the second it was 8-5. So Bloomington hanging in there in the second quarter, only 8-5 deficit. But the first quarter at that point, and I think what happened, and I noticed Coach Stowe putting the press on, full court press, 3-quarter press, and then half court press. It was beautifully. It was just beautiful. You want to go watch the first quarter of this one. Skidmore-Tynan just clamped down on the Lady Cats of Bloomington. Hi Gage, how are you doing tonight? Who you guys watching, or are just Lady Cats in general? Do you have anybody out there in particular that y'all are rooting for? That way I can kind of, I know the connection. And that, I don't know why that buzzer came up unless there's a warning. It's about 1:25 remaining. But we'll bring you the action here in the second half with 1:10 and counting. And here come the Lady Cats. Hi, Vicky. How are you? All right, and the Lady Cats of Skidmore-Tynan are out, and the Lady Cats of Bloomington are out. A lot of green here. We're in green country. Very, very nice dome facilities. Woodsboro, similar, also in the sense that it's green. So you have it looks good. 8-minute quarters, so we have a couple of quarters left before this one's over and done with. But again, recapping, it's been first period was 24-2 Skidmore-Tynan, and the second one was 8-5 Skidmore-Tynan, and we're at 32-7. I think my math is correct. All right, here's the second half coming up. And I apologize I didn't get a full roster from, I got McKinney, I've got Espinosa, and pretty much they've been doing a lot of the work here tonight. And you can see McKinney with the basketball. And over to Espinosa, as I mentioned. Those two, 12 and 20 are back and forth. Maggie Calderon with the jump ball. And the possession arrow goes to Skidmore-Tynan. Skidmore-Tynan will go left to right. I hope it's not getting glitchy. I can't. Oh, over to Keegan Mormon. Mormon drives the shot up and no good. And a rebound to Audrey Vasquez. Kicked back by Mazzy Calderon. And it'll be back over to Audrey Vasquez. Inside to Samantha Shugarick. There's a foul. A little bit of aggression there. See if I can get a little closer. Skidmore-Tynan is now on the other side. We'll try to go a little closer. Sometimes you have presets. Other times you got the old use your two fingers and pinch outward. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. Inside, up and no good. Mazzy Calderon taken down by, and it's stolen. Now back, it's going back and forth for both these teams. And a steal by Samantha Shugarick. Over to Mazzy Calderon, no good. Rebound, Audrey Vasquez. Kick it back to Keegan Mormon. Just slows it down a little bit. There's no hurry for Skidmore-Tynan. 3-point, and blocked by Calderon. Picked up by Shugarick, back over to Vasquez. There'll be a foul there. Sydney Lopez commits the foul, and bringing it out will be Keegan Mormon, number 2. Got Mazzy Calderon, Audrey Vasquez, Samantha Shugarick, and Kylie Kinney. Into Calderon, no good. Kylie Kinney with the rebound. Calderon up, no good. Got some height in there, does Calderon, but could not after 2 attempts, but good rebounding. And now McKinney will inbound it to Espinosa. Like, you might think those are the only 2 names I know, and really they are for Bloomington. It's just that they're doing so much of the legwork. Shot is up. It's going to be short. Now going the other way, Skidmore-Tynan. Audrey Vasquez, Keegan Mormon. The 1-2 punch here in the backcourt, at least for the starting positions. Kylie Kinney. Inside to Audrey Vasquez. Beautiful pass. Kinney to Vasquez for the bucket. 34-7. 34-7. Skidmore-Tynan. And an almost steal. And yes, a steal. Mormon over to Vasquez for another bucket. 1-2 punch. 36-7. Where the first quarter was defensive pressure, now it's turnovers turned into transition. It's going to be a foul called. Pushing foul on Skidmore-Tynan. In comes 13, and I don't have a 13. I do have a 1, Evelyn Reyes, and a 2, Sydney Lopez. And then I have McKinney, and I have Espinosa, and number 23, who just brought it in, Yasmina Gonzalez. Samantha Shugarick with the rebound. Over to Audrey Vasquez. Too much. Out of bounds. .352 third quarter. Now 5 substitutions come in. Contreras, Quintero, Sarah Pena, Heidi Gamble. No good. Taken there by Contreras. She takes it up the court. Over to Heidi Gamble for a little too high on the and rebound, and it's going to be Contreras. 3-pointer, no good. Heidi Gamble trying to save it. She doesn't. Almost had it. So 36-7 is our score, and Bloomington basketball. At the next timeout, or at the end of the third quarter, I want to talk a little bit about what Coach Stowe and I are going to be doing Thursday afternoon. Yeah, looks like McKinney. Heidi Gamble on McKinney. The drive is up, no good. So to the line goes McKinney. Geneva McKinney.
think I'm trying to be on that camera.
McKinney to the free throw line. And she sinks the first one. She's had most of the points here tonight. Again, like Mr. Ashley has all the stats. I don't. It's 36-8, Skidmore-Tynan. And now 36-9. So McKinney doing a good job tonight for Bloomington. Taylor Contreras up the court. Good ball handler over to Megan Stillman. Sarah Pena at the three-point line. Heidi Gamble, no good. A rebound taken. And fighting for it is Heidi Gamble, fighting number 13. And it does look like the possession arrow is Skidmore-Tynan. So inbounding it will be Taylor Contreras to Heidi Gamble. Over to Contreras. Taylor Contreras. Heidi Gamble, no good. It's going to be Bloomington basketball, 36-9. 36-9 is the score. Backcourt violation on Espinosa. In comes Moron. Schmidt. Carragher. And let me see if I got everybody. Quintero's in there. Missing one. Well, the out of bound. And that would be Stillman. And Drea Moron. Over to Megan Stillman, top of the key. Carragher for three. And bang! El Carragher with the bank shot on that. 39-9. And a steal. And Drea Moron, oh, what defense. Over to Stillman, inside to Quintero for the bucket. Solana Quintero with Stillman's assist. Almost a steal by Stillman. Boy, you got a little. Stillman playing some tough defense there. McKinney thinks about the three. McKinney drives up and no good. That's Brogan Schmidt. I may have the camera a little off on that one, but Brogan Schmidt leaning forward. It's a timeout. 41-9 is our score right now. Skidmore-Tynan leading, and earlier tonight, the junior varsity also took care of business. So what we will be doing on Thursday about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have to say that because everyone in the world is watching, right? LOL. Like Bree put up, LOL. But Coach Stowe is going to kind of be behind the scenes with the Lady Cats. Behind the scenes, and we've been planning this for a while, and he'd forgotten about it on the date on the calendar, and I guess we had it down for Friday, I believe, the 14th, and we moved it to Thursday afternoon. We're just going to do introductions. We're going to do interviews. We're going to just do a bunch of stuff, talk to the girls, and I wanted to get a little bit of data, if you will, or insight by coming here and getting this first game under my belt, so I can feel a little more comfortable, because I'm like having a scrimmage right now. I'm having to, I have to practice too, and so getting to know everyone and such. And I think I do. I think I know all of the Lady Cats now. Good screen set. Now the defense, tough defense, and a steal. Megan Stillman. Inside to Solana Quintero. They're going to call steps. Couldn't quite get control of the ball, but a lot of great assists and points. Follow-throughs, if you will, on the assists. Here comes Espinosa. Checked there by Megan Stillman. Megan Stillman with some good defense. And so good that it caused a turnover. 7:20 remaining here in the fourth period. 41-9. Skidmore-Tynan on a pace after the first period to go to score 96 points. But, of course, you cool down a little bit. A lot of underclassmen in here. Only 2 seniors as Brogan Schmidt and Kylie Kinney. The defense by Moron. And they're going to call a foul. On Skidmore-Tynan. Timeout, Skidmore-Tynan. 6:40 remaining, fourth quarter. Skidmore-Tynan 41, Bloomington 9. 41-9 is our score. Again, I'm going to recap one more time, just so you guys know. The first game, JV, we had some issues, so I had to pull out the bigger camera, even though it's small too. Fancier camera, I don't know. So it's sitting on my memory card right now. Then we went to Facebook for the second half, so I'll get that done after I put together get the Facebook video moved over to YouTube for the Lady Cats Varsity, because a lot of people watch it in that format. And if they're night owls like me, they'll be up late. Of course, you don't want to give away the ending, but right now I'm giving away the ending. Or I'm giving away at least it's 41-9. I got to give you all the score, because those of you who watch like Marty flying them. Sometimes when we're filming and then we go back and how we address things, it's crazy. Bloomington basketball, 41-9, Skidmore-Tynan. We got number 1 in the match, in the game, Evelyn Reyes. And Reyes with the ball. And now it's going to be Megan Stillman on a steal, trying to get it over to Brogan Schmidt, but not quite. Now it's Andrea Moron at the top of the key. A lot of similarities. Three-pointer for Quintero, deep. I was ready to bust it. I believe there have been 2 3-pointers, both by Kagan Mormon, and she's probably done for the night. Up for the shot, no good. Brogan Schmidt with the rebound. And now the El Carriger with the tie-up. Possession arrow, Skidmore-Tynan. Actually, they're going to call a foul. Thought it was a jump. So inbounding will be Bloomington with Megan Stillman on Espinosa. You can see some great defense here by the Lady Cats in JV action and varsity action. It's a turnover going the other way, stepped on the line. Megan Stillman with some great defense. And now she'll get to go to the offensive side, running the backcourt with the backcourt. Stillman for 3. No good. Almost had it. And I believe that's Reyes, number 1. And now Moron has it over to Quintero. Quintero's got the ball, takes it across the midcourt line. The shot for a little too deep. And Brogan Schmidt, couldn't quite get it. Brogan Schmidt trying to save it. I think Vasquez and Kenny and Shoe Garrick and Mormon are done. Trying to see who else is out there. No good. Trying to Brogan Schmidt. They're going to call steps on Brogan Schmidt. I like Brogan Schmidt said sorry. And no good. And she's got the rebound. Brogan Schmidt. The outlet to Megan Stillman. Megan Stillman up and no good. Rebound. El Carriger. Back to over. Good. And that was Megan Stillman just inside the 3. 43-9 is our score. Skidmore-Tynan 43. Bloomington 9. Foul called. We got 3:54 remaining in the game. And inbounding, it will be the Lady Cats of Bloomington. Up over the top. Stillman with defense. Keep it right here. She won't let anything go in. Right now we've got Stillman, Carragher, Quintero, Schmidt, and Stillman. Shot is up, no good. Going the other way, or staying right here, I believe. In comes Heidi Gamble and Sarah Pena. Mazzy Calderon is probably done for the night. I'd left her out. So inbound, and it will be Bloomington. Inside, no good. Sarah Pena with good defense. Keeping it right here, Sarah Pena. Denying the entry pass. And still, it is something over to Pena. Over to Moron. Over the layup is good. Andrea Moron. Comes Bloomington, and it's the ball. It's alive. Taken there by Quintero. And now Moron takes it up court. Swings it over to Sarah Pena. Sarah Pena over to Megan Stillman. Bucket is good. (47-9), Skidmore-Tynan. Call of foul called. Will inbound under the basket. 2:02 remaining. Skidmore-Tynan, 47-9. Skidmore-Tynan basketball. Here comes Andrea Moron along with Megan Stillman in the backcourt. Swings it out to the right side in Quintero. So much similarity to Alexis Moron. The drive up and no good. The rebound up and no good. And kicking it out is Sarah Pena. Three for Stillman. Up and good. Solana Quintero. 49-9. 1:16 remaining. Here comes Espinosa bringing the ball up court for Bloomington. No good. And shooting foul. 1:01 remaining here in the game. 49-9. Skidmore-Tynan. Espinosa will. Regina Espinosa to shoot two. Try to get the team in double digits. Hits the back of the rim, no good. The clock is moving. I don't know if this is intentional. And the bucket's good for the 10th point. And here comes Moron. 20 seconds remaining. Stillman drives. No good. Turnover. It is Espinosa. Drives up and no good. Good rebound by Reyes. This is gonna end. That'll do it. Thank you for joining me. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna switch this over to YouTube when I get home, and then I'll merge the JV game into one also at YouTube at ST Lady Cat Nation. I apologize for the technical issues, but I had a plan B and I had a plan C. And it turned out that I used plan B for a little bit. Plan C was Facebook. And that is how it ends. Thank you for joining me. This is ST Bobcat Nation. And it'll also be ST Lady Cat Nation when I move it over. But Lady Cats win 49-10. My name is Amador Ramirez. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night and God bless.